Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Metaphor. We're back in the Royal Capital. Things are not looking good. And that's not just because of the extremely ominously blood-red sky. Not really sure what's going on there. If it's something Louise is preparing, or if it's a consequence of his conflict with the King's spirit up in the palace on top of the King's face. We'll worry about that eventually, I suppose. Do we just start with reading the new entries? Sure. Melancholized red skies. Ah, well, yeah, that's good. I was wondering about that. The riots and numerous outbreaks of humans have induced such anxiety in the people that their resulting magma has seeped into the atmosphere, causing the sky to enter a state of magical disarray. The turbulent weather exacerbates people's anxiety, which in turn causes inclement weather with an ominously colored, overcast sky, hidden by unique magma-laden clouds that are distinct from typical bad weather. That also means, if that is just gonna be the case for the foreseeable future, that any combats we have, we will not be able to take advantage of enemy weaknesses, not get extra turns. That sucks, especially for any boss fights, of course. Well, I guess that's what we're gonna have to deal with. The truth of archetypes. A fundamental process in magic is invocation, the precise envisioning of a phenomenon that brings it into being. Realizing an archetype is a highly advanced version of this technique, requiring an even greater process of clarity of a greater number of phenomena. But this alone is insufficient. Fully manifesting an archetype requires the user to give vivid form to their intentions, a depiction of their ideals, a distilled representation of their own desire, their own will, to change the world. There is no higher form of magic. To invoke such magic distills the physical self into a magical existence, a super being capable of handling these phenomena with ease. However, it is impossible to fully contemplate the extremely complex notion of character through imagination alone. To fully comprehend that character requires discovering it from the real world. The psyche of man is multifaceted, and one must truly acknowledge and accept that even within the self exists an unconscious aspect of the mind. It is thus more accurate to say that the power is a result of heroic virtue and revolutionary spirit that awakens within a person undergoing adversity, rather than to call it a skill gained through disciplined training. Yeah, okay, I mean that's what we've been experiencing, I suppose, throughout the game. Bonds unfettered Gallica. Gallica was sure that she and Atantua received a secret mission together in the Sanctum, but in reality, she alone was entrusted with the mission. The memory of the two receiving the mission together was a fabrication planted in them both as a means to give guidance and purpose to the newly formed Atantua. With the prince successfully revived, Gallica was told the truth, and her mission technically came to an end. Yet despite her relationship with Atantua being predicated on false memory, Gallica knows the journey itself was real, and is awakened to a new sense of purpose and a personal mission to continue the journey alongside him. Well, she better not just abandon us. Let's see here. Okay, the prince is up there at the top of the archetype tree, I suppose. Yep. Interesting design. Pretty impressive weapon we're wielding there. Maybe not the most practical, but when have we ever cared about that? Right. We're not even rank 2 yet, and even that, the pretty significant experience that we got from that boss fight, where we were forced to use this archetype, only brought us halfway to rank 2, so yeah, that's pretty insane. I mean, we definitely would like to get to resist all, right? Or morale boost? Yeah, no, resist all. Resists all affinity damage other than almighty. I mean, that's just extremely good. Obviously, the caveat is that we cannot inherit any of these skills, which is a shame. Definitely wouldn't mind Heroic Slash. Although, then again, will we actually ever use a different archetype on our main character? I suppose we really don't have to. This is pretty ideal. It gets +6 to everything. Okay, so it doesn't technically favor anything, but, I mean, it does start with a physical attack, so having high strength makes sense. We haven't been able to inherit anything? Or have we just not done that? No, wait, I did inherit, though. No, I didn't. We have 4 slots for it. Okay. Right. I mean, I suppose this is a single target thing. We can just equip... Actually... I mean, I guess it makes sense to equip that. And then... go with our trusty Raging Edge, which has certainly served us well. I mean, this is heavy single target for 25, this is heavy multi-target for 38, sure, works for me. And then do we just go with the good old Fiery Strike? And Icy Strike, so we have some strength-based elemental options? I guess. It still makes sense, I suppose. And I guess the idea is that this, of course, you know, this, it makes sense that the ultimate archetype that you get would basically work with any build that you've been going for, or else, you know, that would be kind of unfortunate if it strictly favored one over the other. So if we had been focusing magic as our damage attribute, I suppose, we would, I mean, we do eventually get a powerful magic-based attack, as well as, well, the final attack, actually, is physical. So that is, once again, presumably going to work off our strength stat. So, in that regard, maybe strength is optimal. And I've been accidentally doing it right this entire time. Kind of. I mean, I guess I could have focused more on strength, but, you know. But anyway, if we had been going for more of a magic build, I suppose we could then complement it with, you know, magic-based skills, inherited skills, and we'd still be fine. Oh yeah, and then there's, of course, the extreme bonus, extremely powerful bonus of being able to use any synthesis on any of our companions. Yeah, very good stuff. Now, what did we unlock? We unlocked these, right? Yeah. In fact, you can already learn the Elemental Master. What are you currently? Right. Oh, you're almost rank 20 Berserker. Okay. At which point, well, we'll have to reach rank 6 with Basilio to be able to study the highest level Berserker archetype. Yeah, why don't we study this one? What does this design remind me of? I feel like this reminds me of something.
Fascinating.
The Elemental Master. This is the archetype you sensed from Gallica's way of life.
This right here.
The Elite Scholar. A sorcerer who binds the most powerful magics to their control to unveil the secrets of the elements themselves.
All right.
16,500. I mean, yeah, sure, whatever.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I see.
So this is the power of the Elemental Master. Impressive. The essence of the strongest magic is alive and well within me. Magic is the power of miracles, and I too shall conjure them alongside my allies. Allies? Allies.
A new
Same
means
thing.
of protection.
Let's not actually switch her over, though. And here she's missing rank 10 Assassin. Okay. That will take a little bit of work. Now, I was also having Yufa work toward that, right? She can learn that. In fact, she probably wants to switch over to that, yeah.
I see.
Since she's maxed out the mage, obviously it makes sense to have her start on this.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I must.
Amazing. With this unparalleled magical power, I will surely live up to the faith placed in me. Witness my strength and be at ease, O Dragon God.
I feel new power surging within me.
Right, no reason to change her equipment at all, so that's good. And for this, she's also missing the Assassin, rank 10? Oh yeah, she's almost there, though. Nice. In fact, maybe I can get her there? And for this, wait, that's not what I'm looking for. Right, she would be able to get her own final archetype rank as soon as we increase her rank one more time. Hopefully we'll be able to do that. I mean, I have no idea exactly how the game is going to proceed from here. When the next time, you know, if there's ever going to be a time again. Oh, what is this? You can select the heart? I hear a familiar voice.
Ultimate power.
Archetypes draw their power from thy soul. The heroes of old perished, and only possessing one, yet this marks thee apart. Thou canst acquire and wield many. Find thou the ultimate heroic embodiment, that which eluded thy predecessors. I think I did. Who are you? This voice, I can't remember. Interesting. I never noticed that. I'm assuming that I could have always done this. Fascinating. Details? Oh. Why is it giving me the details of the Elemental Master still? Okay, I guess that's just how it is. Train of thought, please. What was I talking about? Right, yeah, so of course, I mean, right now we're in some sort of limbo state where I'm not really sure how the game is going to proceed from here. Are we going to find ourselves again in the normal gameplay loop of having so many days to spend as we like? Are we going to be able to hang out with our allies again and gain ranks with them and whatnot? Presumably at some point, right? Because clearly some of them have just not been we've just not been able to pursue any further. Like, it outright told us that it wasn't the time yet for, I think, for Brigitte, for example. I guess if I had focused more on Yufa, maybe we could have gotten her to rank 6 by this time, but surely we could not have gotten her to rank 10, or Basilio, for that matter, who, we got so late. Even if I had spent time with him every single opportunity during that latest chapter, surely that would not have been enough. So, we're probably gonna have at least one more such phase. For what it's worth. Anyway. I wanted to look at this archetype, of course. An expert in the most potent damage-dealing magic of multiple affinities, the Elemental Master also learns synthesis skills that permanently increase magic strength. Permanently? Excuse me? Precipice of the Abyss. Okay. Wait, what do you mean? Huh? Synthesis skills that permanently increase magic strength. Yeah? Is that so? I mean, these seem good, but I'm not seeing anything about permanent increases of any kind. Have MP cost of synthesis? Only applies to syntheses that consume MP. You don't say. That makes sense. We're not learning a lot here, honestly. Just the 3 most powerful elemental magics, I guess. And then magic boost. Increase magic skill attack by 15%. Does that just supersede the one that we already have, or is that different? Well, we have magic circle. I'm assuming we could technically equip both, perhaps, once we have them. Interesting. Increase max MP by 15%. I mean, okay. Let me just basically replicate what we've been using here. Cyclohaman, Mudun, and then the increase. Okay. I haven't even been going for the extra MP, because I suppose our MP is high enough at this point. Although, that being said, of course, these highest level skills are going to be more expensive. Anyway, right. Wind, light, dark, and then magic circle. Makes sense to me. I'm just gonna go with that again. Although this is only medium, but yeah. Still. Oh, so are these. Sure, just make her powerful. It's gonna take until rank 6 for her to have our full array of elemental magics. Okay, we have a couple of these.
I've acquired acquired a new ability. It seems I've grown. I've acquired a new ability.
Okay. You know what? That's fine. At least now she has 2 different magics, elemental magics available right away. Should I just dump a couple of these into the Prince archetype?
I found new power.
I mean, that one's extremely powerful. It does cost 50 MP, but that seems well worth it, honestly.
New skills, new possibilities.
The Radiance. Ah, screw it. I'm just gonna put both
Good.
these in. There we go.
I'm still getting
Morale
stronger.
boost. I mean, that's not really that great, but it's something. You know, I'll take it. Okay. All right. Now, do we? Guess I'll look around a little bit. I'm assuming the game won't allow me to actually leave this way. Yeah. Using the street right now might cause another scene. I suppose people here in this back street have just not really... They aren't aware of what happened after our runner landing and the little... the scene that happened there.
So irreverent.
It's absurd. What can I even do? One guard can't hold back a riot. Right, Your Highness? Prince? That's what you are, aren't you? Then you're responsible for this too. It's not me that should be up in those blasted gallows. You should be putting this country back to its right senses. You hear me?
So irreverent.
That's the plan. Oh, did the executioner get executed? Finally. It's too late to help these victims. What victims? Isn't that the guy who was so happily doing his duty way too happily? Now is the age of power. It is time for the righteous to serve up a reckoning. This dead man is only the beginning. Those accursed nobles hoarding the money that's rightfully ours. Their very existence is a sin. Drag every last one of them out here, I say. Yeah, kill all the nobles. Okay, maybe it's a different guy. I don't know.
Louis rightfully ought to be king.
You're still sitting here.
Bombs are shite, this
Every
house.
bloke on the block's gone crazy. Is this Louise's fault? Or is it yours? Definitely Louise's. Oh, it doesn't matter. People are fighting each other on their own. Total rubbish, a lot of them. Fighting in a city that's poor enough as it is. Stealing from each other. What's the point?
This is all right.
Can I enter here? There's not the time for detours. I mean, fair, but also the game allows me to make detours to an extent, so I will. Go to hell, vile human prince! Man, these really get everyone riled up. But that's fine, right? What's important is we don't break over this.
Ooh.
Oh, now this I
Hey.
Ah, okay, we can't even go this far. Never mind. I guess that's as far as we can take this. Oh, never mind. I have more people to talk to here. Nothing left to say? Poxy swine. This is what you get for selling out your own tribesfolk. Yikes. Even with the city in such a state, this man refuses to budge. I feel like I've seen more and more like him, too. Ugh. What a mess. To be honest, I half understand how he feels. The town's in complete chaos. Sometimes even I want to just give up on everything. These people are right. We've never really learned what's up with these people, right? Is that gonna play a role?
It's terrible.
Are all those people affected by that
Luis
black
is the only one
magla
left, isn't
or whatever it is gonna turn into humans? Oh, simple fairy in Grand Threat. Hey you, are you the one in this drawing? I knew it, you are. You're famous then. You know how crazy the world is right now, Mr. Famous Person? From where's it to what's it, everything's gone weird. Really, even just flying around out there makes me feel gross and sick. But this place feels better. So, Mr. Famous, can you do something about this awful sky? Yep, I've decided. I'm gonna leave this problem to you people folk. But I think I'll stay put for a while. I'll watch over you from here, okay? Sure? Okay.
Smash
do
it
that?
all to bits.
Let's move.
We've cleared everyone out. Let's hurry inside.
Smash it all to bits.
Just hope an angry mob is not going to storm the inn and, you know, endanger Fabienne and Maria.
Everyone, I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Since you left, Luisa's following has only grown.
Have you changed? You're still the same person, aren't you?
Oh yeah, it's just my hair and eyes. Don't worry about it.
'Tis quite a story, but it deserves explaining. I only hope you can believe us.
Alright, wait a minute. Let me get this straight. I had thought all this business with declaring yourself the prince was a well-meaning bluff.
I mean, it was, at first.
But under the deception, you were, in fact, the actual prince. Is that right?
In a way? I mean, technically not really, but also, on the other hand, yes.
Still, I mean, how do you get the whole country to believe your story? Is that even possible?
Frankly, I doubt it. We've just seen firsthand how far we'll get trying to talk the people down.
Then what will you do? If this goes on...
What to do? Well, kill Louise first, and then we'll see.
But you're still you, yes? You came to help everyone, just like you helped me before, right?
Yes, that's right. It'll all turn out fine.
Good.
I see. So, even if no one believes you, you're still determined to settle the score with Luis head-on?
Even so, the gulf between us is wider than ever. The people have all but named him their champion. With so little time, a guileless appeal to the public may fall on deaf ears.
Hard luck for the honest knight. Not much room left for civil debate now that Luis is openly advocating killing his opposition. Well, that ship sailed when the king's magic faded. Anyway, if there is a key to turning the tide, first place I'd look is the castle in the sky. You saw how violent and volatile the city folk are now, but I don't think it's as simple as fearing Luis. I've been keeping an eye on the royal capital while you were off on your jaunt through the woods. Frankly, the change in public sentiment was too sudden, unnatural. It's as if they've been collectively drained of their sanity, and if I had to guess what's causing it...
You're implying it's Luis's doing? All the eeriness in the sky. Is that because...
Don't know, but the change in the citizens is certainly odd. If something really is forcing it, that means we might still have a chance to fix it.
Okay, step 1, repair the sky. I'm definitely all for that. What Luis is doing in the royal palace, whether or not he truly desires a world overrun by humans, we won't know his mind until we confront him.
On the other hand, it may well be bait for a trap.
Must be something up there, if no other choice. Yeah, I mean...
Trap or not, we have no other choice.
That's true.
Then it's settled. Head to the royal palace and put a stop to whatever Luis is cooking up. With that Skyrunner, you're the only ones who can. And we'll fight in the ways we can too. We'll make sure the whole kingdom hears that the real prince is back after all the strife he's been through.
Indeed. If you can make things better, you might just inspire everyone to remember their own hopes and dreams. Maria's been terribly patient, waiting for you and believing in you. It'd be nice to see her smile again.
Right.
If Luis is behind all these disturbances, then stopping him will only help us in the approval ratings. Why do we still care about the approval ratings? I suppose that technically the royal magic is still in effect and still very powerful, right? If we can restore civility and rational thought, it'll pave the way to defeating Luis. We must press on with faith in that.
I'll always believe in you. We'll all do our best, so you can be a good king.
Indeed. If we win, I suppose you really will be king.
Well, yeah.
We're counting on you, oh king.
'Tis too late today for a grand charge, I fear. Let us take a night's rest, and on the morrow, we make for the castle.
Okay. Straight to the castle. I mean, yeah, what else is there to do?
What to pick?
Also, during this whole scene, it just occurred to me that I never looked at our equipment. A one-handed sword. Uh-huh. Sure. That's what it is. Wind God's Gale. Oh, why are we not using this? Where did we get this? Oh, we might have gotten this as a drop from the boss, I think. Blessed by the God of Wind, it conjures storms with every swing. I mean, sure. It's at least much higher attack power. Oh wait, it doesn't even change our attribute to wind. It just increases wind attack strength. That's interesting. I mean, I guess it's a weapon specifically made for the Seeker archetype that uses one-handed swords, but the Prince uses the same weapon type. Oh, right. You also use robes? Or heavy armor. Okay. Why are we defaulting to the full moon robe then? I guess because even though it's a robe type item, it still has the highest or second highest attack power we have available. I mean, it's all stats plus 3 and it's decent defense. And gives us dark evasion. Sure, I guess. Or would someone else prefer this? What are you using? Opera Cape. No, that's more magic. That's fine. And the defense is almost the same anyway. Okay, that's fine by me. Royal Jodhpur. Agility plus 5? Not sure about that one. Game auto-equipped that because of the high defense, I guess. I mean, it is high defense and also high evasion, which I certainly like. Can you remind me? Okay, so we have no weaknesses to begin with. And we resist light and dark. So anything extra would just be a bonus. Fire attack strength. We do have a fire attack. Prevents charm. But, okay, yeah, Juna's using that. Magic plus 5. Which makes sense. Strength and endurance plus 5. Wait. Who's using this? You are. Strength and magic. Prevents frostbite. But we're already... Yeah, okay, we're already protected from that, among other things. I mean, I guess I'm still happy using this. Just being immune to half the status effects is already really good. All stats plus 3 is maybe not as powerful anymore at this point in the game, but it's still decent. This is not in use, but it's pretty boring. Magic, strength plus 4. Oh. Why don't we use this? I'm surprised no one's using this already. 6 strength and resist slash damage? Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, eventually we're gonna have resist all, but it's still a ways off. And until then, we're definitely benefiting from this. Plus, you know, extra strength. 84 strength, in fact. Seems pretty decent to me. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, you can stay in that archetype. And you in this one. Yeah. Elemental Master rank 2. I think we're fine for any upcoming combats. Well, we go ahead and save as well, just in case. It's so different from when you were last in Grand Trad. When you were last in Grand Trad. Everyone's staring at you with such disdain in their eyes. You must remember, you're still good people on your side. You've still got people on your side. What am I reading? Let's just do what we can.
Oh, hell.
Everyone is filled with so much anxiety. Now they don't know what to do. Public sentiment is very volatile at times like this. There's still a way to win. Well, yeah. I mean, the public is always going to be volatile, but especially when they're also being magically manipulated in some way. There's something foul in the air in Grand Trad. Everyone seems so anxious. Those who oppose us do so with fervor, but there are also those who believe in us. We must press on. It's decorated with the drawings that I gave to Maria. Yep. Very nice. Someday I think it'd be great if I could take Maria to all of these places. Well, maybe minus the battlefield full of dead bodies. But the other places are fine, I think. And have her see these sights in person through her own eyes. Yeah, we will do that, absolutely.
Oh, it's Mister.
No matter what happens, you're still you to me, mister. I'm going to keep cheering you on forever. Oh. No matter what I say, the people of Grand Trad are going to look down on you. It's times like these where your actions will speak louder than words. When they see you stand up to Louise, it'll be plain who's in the right. Oh, hello, curious fairy. Why are there suddenly fairies in Grand Trad? I don't really want to be around the people outside because they're so weird lately. I guess it's just the same fairy from before, huh? The people in here feel nice and warm, though. The people in here feel nice and warm. I wonder why. It's like there's this optimism in here. Any more? Got any more? No? That's it? Okay. And it's gotten stronger since you came in, actually. I can feel people's hearts unwinding. Pretty amazing. What kind of magic is that? The magic of friendship. The power of friendship. I wish the people outside were like this. And just like that, they were gone. Oh. Weird. Okay. I wonder if that's meaningful? Who would have believed you were His Highness, the actual prince? I apologize for the less than royal accommodations, but try to have a good rest regardless. I mean, if this place was good enough for us before, then obviously it's good enough now. So, do we just head upstairs and go to sleep? I guess. Maybe we're gonna... Oh, hey. Maybe we're gonna meet with more again? And so His Highness returns to the royal capital in triumphant glory. In truth, I'd have liked to welcome him back with a grand feast. Ah well, the day shall come when the people too celebrate you in grand fashion. My spear is ever ready to ensure that day comes. Good to know. Maria's room. Probably shouldn't head in there. Oh, you guys. Right.
Honestly.
First you were Louise's subordinate, then a false prince, and now you have awakened as His True Highness. None have walked so strange a path as you, and after all of this, you still mean to be king. I mean, now more than ever. If anything.
Come on.
Some turnaround, eh? Last time we were here, people were falling over themselves to welcome you. Now the only thing I see in their eyes is fear. Well, fear and burning hatred. Murderous intent. Damn it, people. Even if Atanto will turn into a monster, Louise is the one making him. That's a fair bit scarier if you ask me. I would absolutely agree there.
Let's rest.
If you've said and heard enough, let's head to bed for the night. Yep. The bed is bigger and softer than the bunks on the Gauntlet Runner. Maybe it's time to call it a night.
Good night.
Rest well. Time marches on.
The day of the hero draws near, which shall see the crowning of a new king. 31 days remain.
Interesting, so there is a timer. 31 days.
To all the people who dwell in this land,
This voice?
soon naught but 1 month will remain. On the dawn of the day of the hero, the one who has inspired the greatest faith of the people shalt inherit the kingdom. I bid thee forget not these words.
Wasn't expecting to wake up to such a spectacle. But I suppose that confirms it. This is where it ends.
Luis has already fortified himself behind the palace walls. Good thing we've got a Skyrunner, or it'd already be over for us.
Or perhaps it is us he has been waiting for all this time.
However disturbing the world looks now, 'tis only a prelude to the deadland Luis strives for.
Sky looks proper hellish already. And with all the humans out there, it's no wonder everyone's losing their grip.
Well, he wanted a fair world where strength decides everything. Funny how that's indistinguishable from absolute chaos.
But it's Luis who has the most support right now. And that wasn't born of deception. He broke the nation's order, and everyone knows it.
Sure enough. That's what got Ardell and I dreaming to begin with. Figured a world where the poor and weak get trampled on was a world worth breaking. Come to think of it, what do we all stand for, really?
I don't know. Maybe hope. Wow, these are not great answers, honestly.
Maybe hope.
A little broad.
Excuse me? Come on, that was the best the game allowed me here.
I don't really know
Screw
what
you.
everyone's talking about. But everyone who's seen you and your friends say you're amazing. You make them really, really happy. Because, you know, you've got all the tribes in your team. Everyone's different. But you
Almost
keep
all
working together and doing great. You're so cool.
Oh.
A fair point. You're quite right, Maria. It is a hard thing to word, so forgive my fumbling. But perhaps 'tis a matter of standing for something Luis does not believe exists. We must prove that it does.
If you keep on believing in what you want, and you keep on working hard for it, it will come true.
That's right, love. I can think of plenty of people who would be much happier if they took a page from your book.
I see now. This is surely the essence of true magic.
Best of luck, Your Highness. After all those speeches about taking the throne, it'll be awfully irresponsible to go dying on us now.
If Luis claims victory, everyone will be sacrificed in his wake. We have to prevent that from happening. Whatever Luis is doing in the Royal Palace has to be stopped as soon as possible, and it's up to us to do it.
Right, thank you. Well, we'd best keep an eye on the calendar. The King's deadline was the dawn of the Day of the Hero, so we've got until the day before. And that won't be the end of things either. Even if people come to their senses, it would amount to nothing if Luis sits upon the throne. Personally, I think we should prioritize our main objective here. I'm sure we'd get it done, but we have to make sure we have at least one day to spare before the Day of the Hero.
We've got a few days left. So, it's up to you how we spend them. When we set off, let's do it with no regrets.
And it's not just a few days, so...
So Luis is hiding in the floating royal palace here. We have to stop him. I won't accept King Luis.
No, absolutely not. So does that mean that we could technically just head there straight away? That's fascinating. But I can only assume that new quests and, you know, bounty hunts and whatnot will be available. Plus, of course, we would at least want to spend one more, you know, day with Yufa to get her to rank 6, at the very least.
That's...
And everywhere has dreadful weather. That sucks, obviously.
That's...
What was that bright flesh just now? That was a bit weird.
This place.
That's...
Here's where we are.
That's... so stupid. A royal palace of unparalleled splendor. Alas, Luis has made some drastic changes to it, has he now?
Here's where
Redecorated the place already? I guess he's got his priorities straight. Anyway, yeah, we're not traveling anywhere right now, are we? I'm almost tempted to, but then is that just gonna be the end of the game, or?
Let's put an end to this.
Okay, Skybound Avatar Conquest. That's not even max difficulty. So I guess there's something after this? Head to the Royal Palace in the Sky to save the world from being driven into madness by Luis. This man, with his ruinous aspirations for the future, must not succeed the throne. Maybe we can head up there. Mission with the deadline has begun. Challenging Airborne Palace. Depart from the Round Table and the Gauntlet Army. Yes. Pinnacle. Stop the Archmage Louise, Pinnacle of Evil. Right. Due to magla disturbances throughout the kingdom, the entire country is experiencing dread weather. If this wasn't bad enough, be cautious of an inclement weather called Blight. The abilities of your followers and their support will be indispensable when it comes to surpassing Louise and being crowned the new king. Use this time to ensure you'll have no regrets when you depart. Prevent Louise's destructive vision and rescue the kingdom's future before the day of the hero arrives. The Royal Palace.
So?
You need to be absolutely sure that you're ready for anything before we head in. That place has definitely changed from the last time you were there. Were we ever in the Royal Palace to begin with? Oh, I mean, no, were we? I mean, the real prince was, obviously, but that was a long time ago. But, I mean, yeah, okay, sure. I guess we are the real prince now, so technically we were there, yeah. It's just...
Smash it all to bits.
I guess a new way of thinking about things. On the surface, a flying castle sounds romantic. A shame Louise is waiting. A shame Louise is waiting inside. Regardless, are you ready to go to the Royal Palace?
You're right.
Smash it all to bits.
I mean, I don't know, are we? Could we maybe head in there? Somehow disable the source of the dread weather? But not challenge Louise yet. And then, you know, spend more time. Oh,
Let's see.
that was weird. I pressed Y a total of 3 times just now. The first 2 times you saw nothing happened. The UI briefly looked like it was trying to do something, but only on the 3rd attempt did Gallica actually did this menu come up. That was really strange. Okay, let's see who wants to hang out. Okay, Hulkenberg does. And, okay, and that would unlock her archetypes. Her final archetypes. Which is nice. Yufa? What are we missing with her? Oh no, we're not eloquent enough to talk to Yufa? That sucks. Come on. Okay, well, we'll have to fix that. Yeah, Basilio's still there. I mean, that's not a big surprise. Barden, we could max out... Okay. Presumably, Brigitte is going to be available during nighttime. For nighttime activities. Right, and with you, it's going to take all the way to rank 8 for the martial artist. The thing is that, you know, if there are side quests, and there probably are, in fact, can we see? Yeah, there is a quest right there. And there are 2 quests there. Could there even be quests in different cities? I mean, there could be, absolutely. Nothing here, apparently.
Let's go.
Let's check for bounties as well. You want to see the contracts? I'm counting on you, Your Highness. Oh, wow, we got 3. Yeah, I mean, I expected there to be a lot to do. Obviously, with 30 days to spend. Longer than we've ever had. That makes sense. Or Demo's Grudge's Fang. Yeah, but the thing is, of course, I would kind of prefer not to have to do every single quest and every single dungeon, side dungeon that remains, you know, with inclement weather. Disabling, like, one of the core mechanics of fights. And, you know, the thing that really makes it particularly fun to me, being able to just, you know, strategically overpower the enemy and preventing them from ever getting actions. That's... Obviously, that's very satisfying when you can do that, and it's, you know, kind of feels kind of bad when you can't. Sure, it makes things more challenging, but, you know, it feels like it's, like, that's not really how you're supposed to play the game. Except maybe in this final chapter, there's just no other way. Because I really don't know if there would be a way to disable the Melancholia in the sky. And then head back out of the palace and do everything else. I'm not sure if that's what the game would expect me to do. Because it wasn't really... Like, if that was the expected or ideal course of action, I feel like the game would have maybe dropped a hint about that. It's not typically very subtle about these kinds of things. So the fact that nothing like that was mentioned makes me wonder. It makes me assume that it's just not a thing. I need to slay the Ordemos on the abandoned path south of Altabury. The informant at the tavern, blah blah.
That's a rough one.
Much obliged for taking this contract. Everyone else has been reluctant to take it. Well, everyone else has other problems right now, I guess. Other things to worry about. As do we, really. See, this place, well, back during a famine, a plan was hatched to save food, and it involved abandoning the people there and leaving them to die. Of course, it's an antiquated practice these days. Rumor is the resentment of these unlucky people manifested into this monster. But if this creature, the Ordemos, is left as is, it's highly likely that it will start to terrorize the neighboring areas as well. That said, if the superstitions don't deter you, by all means, take it down. What do you think? Sure. I knew you looked dependable. The place is called the Abandoned Path. Ordemos won't show its face willingly. You have to get its attention first by going after the Rigopatia, a type of snake monster. Okay. The snake has sharp senses, so it reports any intruders to Ordemos, which steps in to do the fighting. They've got something of a symbiotic relationship. Once you've taken down Ordemos, bring me back the bloodstained talon. You'll get the reward after turning.
Counting on you.
Informant, blah blah.
Let's do it.
No deadline. Okay, 7 stars difficulty. Increased courage. It's it's south of there. It's south. Okay, well. Thing is, we'll need to access the forest path by land. Flying's too risky given the volatile weather in the mountains, so we'll actually have to take a 2-day trip from Altabury.
This place.
Kind of annoying, but okay.
That's a rough one.
Seems there's more than monsters causing trouble nowadays. This contract will require you to assassinate Founder Sistus, the leader of some religious fanatics. And by religion I don't mean Sanctism or even the pagans. This is just some nameless sect out there proclaiming death to be the true salvation. They believe that if they die before the world is destroyed, they'll be reborn in a different one. They say the world of today is fated to end, and dying is our only means of rescue. So let's kill them first before they can kill themselves. Or something. If they kept their delusional fantasies to themselves, it wouldn't be our problem, but now they're attacking people near Grand Tread in the name of salvation. Okay, I suppose that's a problem.
I guess.
Yeah,
but...
that's going too far. They're no better than common bandits. Well, technically they're better because they have technically good intentions, but I suppose it doesn't really matter much to the people being murdered. Indeed, security in Grand Trad's been bad enough with all that's going on, so the Staff Cult is pushing us over the edge. Some have even started sympathizing with their ideology. By all accounts, it's chaos in Grand Trad right now. So please, for the sake of Grand Trad, end these attacks by ending Bandit Chief Sisters. Leave it to us. Thank you. Frankly, there's not a moment to lose. Just between you and me, I've heard they got their hands on a secret weapon that can kill people en masse, and brought it to their hideout. It's pathetic that they got such a thing under our noses, but the military has its hands full keeping the peace and hunting down monsters. We need you right now.
Counting on you.
Bring me the Founder's Hatchet after the job's done. Deliver that and you get the reward. Got it. They're holed up north of Grand Trad in the Disgraced Ruins. Okay, that's probably the location that we already saw on the map there. Oh wow, this is a 8.5 star or diamond difficulty? Okay. Ooh. Oh right, the icon there is of course just another landmark. Maybe the final one actually. It's all the way up there. It's pretty far, but if we fly there, we should arrive before the day ends. That's convenient, at least.
And right there's a labyrinth.
And
That's
finally we got...
one.
I need someone to defeat the great bird monster, Kokamordos. And you're probably the only ones who can do it. It's legendary throughout Oceania. They say it's a Kokosados that's lived for hundreds of years, growing enormously strong as a result. In the past, it's appeared near Brylehaven. Each time a delegation is formed and dispatched to kill it, but they've all failed. The best they could ever do was wound it, but each and every time, it just fled back to some skybound ruins.
I see.
So it flew back to its perfect little hiding spot and no one could chase after it. Until we came along with the Skyrunner. Guess it really is up to us. Thank you. As it stands, the city's on the verge of succumbing to a total panic. In truth, the rumors about the beast are more worrying than the damage it's caused directly. The great monster bird brings plague and famine with it, they say. A plague? Is there any truth to that? It's just superstition. But in this day and age, the panic caused by such rumors can spread instantly, like flames across a parched field. The idea of this plague is adding anxiety to an already chaotic situation. A riot could break out at any moment. Then we've got to stop it. So where can we find this bird monster? You know those mushroom-shaped rocks out in the Brilhaven Sea? At the top of one of those, there's a ruin known as the Manor of the Ascendant. Seems that bird happened upon the ruins some time ago and decided it'd be the perfect nest. It's not a place that just anyone can get to. There's undoubtedly plenty of danger waiting for you up there, but there are also rumors of fabulous treasure, of course. At any rate, if you manage to slay Kokomordos, bring me the cockatrice's crest as evidence. I'll give you your reward then.
Okay then.
Kokosaurus has lived for hundreds of years and got so strong they changed its name. We should probably pay a visit to the Brilhaven informant.
Let's do it.
Alright. 8-star difficulty.
Ooh.
This place is on a rock, right? Ruins on top of a rock. Sure is weird, huh? Looks, from the depiction here, maybe almost like some sort of shrine? Japanese shrine, perhaps? Almost certainly some old world ruins. We should be able to get there if we fly, yes. In fact, that's the only way we will be getting there. And there's Blightweather. How lovely.
Hold on. We'll face danger.
I see. I mean, the game didn't really explain how Blight differs, or what exactly Blight even does, or what Dread does, for that matter. I suppose each type of bad weather has its own negative effects, in addition to generally disabling extra turn getting. Anyway, that's, yep, that's a lot. Guess we'll go ahead and pick up quests around here.
That's enough out of you, yeah?
Suppose if there ever was a time to, you know, go around and talk to everybody, now is that time.
Luis is the only one left, isn't he?
And all the cities as well. That's gonna take quite some time, though.
What in the blaze?
You fool prince and you foolish candidates! What made you think you stood a chance against Luis? And now you're taking the city with you in this war of yours. The city is on the brink of destruction.
Luis is the only one
Oh,
left,
sorry about that.
isn't he?
Not really my fault, though.
Hello there.
Your Highness, you're here.
Hey,
We came to see the King's Rock. How are things?
Isn't that...
So it seems that the bigger the candidates face on the rock, the more... Yes. That is not new. 16-7? Okay, not bad. Guess we haven't checked in a while.
Luis is the only one left, isn't he?
There's so many conversations around here. Hey, ain't you the town crier, Batlin? Mighty strange how you seem to favor that prince at the tournament. Whose side are you on? Damn sanctus bastard?
Wait.
Now hold on, let's stay calm. First of all, I know very well that you all hate me. I've thought about it. I might have lent the church a hand at the tournament, but in the end, I wasn't used to anyone. I wasn't any use to anyone.
You hear me?
But let me say this as a citizen of the country. The prince is not your enemy by any means.
Are you having a laugh?
Any enemy of Luis is an enemy of ours. You're just working for the prince, aren't you? Hurry up and get out of here, you damn cheat! Oh, for goodness' sake. I figured this would happen, but there's really no getting through to them. Battle's supporting us for dear life.
Luis
Yeah.
is the only one left.
I mean,
isn't he?
honestly, he's risking his life here. Surprised they're not openly attacking him at this point.
Well, whoever's king next.
Please. I won't let it stand.
Look, I told you so. This country's done for. Alright now, I've had quite enough. When are you going to return to your senses?
Can't bear it anymore.
I'm having a hard time too. I'm tired. I'm sick of living like this.
I won't let it stand.
People are just struggling.
Damn it all. I guess it's
I don't care who you really are. If you're truly the prince, please give us some sort of guidance. The army is completely dysfunctional. Someone needs to end this mayhem.
Damn it all.
No matter where you look, everyone's in an uproar. What's the plan from here, Tell me, oh great prince. How about you just give up and obey Count Luis already? Just give in, will ya? You know you want to. Yeah.
Damn it all.
Okay. Thinking about it.
So that's what it's come to.
Let's see here. Okay, so there's one quest here. There are 2 quests here. And then there might very well be more quests in other places, in other cities. What's going on here?
Luis rightfully ought to be king. It's just too much.
My husband's been killed. Oh, I think I shall surely follow. What can a woman like me possibly do without a husband? I'm nothing, powerless. That's not true. All the time you spent supporting your husband, that took power. Not to mention, I've enjoyed the time we've had together. You make me happy, and I don't want it to end. Please calm down and consider the future. There will always be a tomorrow.
Luis rightfully ought to be king.
For a moment there, I thought the other woman was proposing to her.
Oh God, Luis is the only one left.
Maybe she does. Maybe she will. Anyway, I think I just need to call it quits here. Maybe we could accept a quest at least. Let's talk to this one person here, I guess. That outfit. Aren't you the candidate who claims to be the prince? If you are possessed of princely skills, then I have a task for you. There's a place some distance away from Altabury called Mount Volcano. I wonder what kind of mountain that might be. Could I ask you to look for the War King's legendary greatsword there? The story goes that ages ago, the War King united the land under his exemplary leadership. Even the sword he carried became the stuff of legends. It's said to be a stunning, awe-inspiring craftsmanship. I've traveled many leagues in hopes of seeing it, and in fact it's been 10 years since I first set out. It's just that Mount Volcano is a veritable den of monsters. No doubt I'd die before I found it.
Help me, will ya?
That's why I figured I might enlist someone so princely in my stead. Of course, I'll reward you handsomely, and you are sure to find other treasure there too. What say you?
I guess so.
It's hard to turn down treasure. That is true. We might find something we could use against Luis, or if not, we could sell it and buy something that is useful. What do you think? Want to go to Mount Volcano and look for this legendary greatsword? Sure. If we have the time.
Much gratitude.
You'll really do it? You have my gratitude. I shall of course prepare a suitable reward. Not to mention, the sword's yours to keep. I just want to see it. Oh, really?
We did it!
Nice. If we can swing it, then we get treasure and a legendary sword on top of it. Sounds kind of worth it to me. Remember, the greatsword is sealed within Mount Volcano.
Let's give it a shot.
The Edge of Glory. Okay. Legendary greatsword question mark is what we get? Are you suggesting that it's maybe not quite so legendary after all? Well, only one way to find out. And that is in yet another new location that we can thankfully just fly to. Okay. Mount Volcano should be around here. Despite it being a volcano... Oh, it is a volcano? Really? Are you sure? Apparently it's safe? I mean, define safe. Also, it's literally closer to Grand Trad than it is to Altabury. Why can't we just fly from there?
Here's where we are now.
I guess it doesn't really matter since we can teleport. Just don't let greed get the better of you. There are dangerous monsters there.
Yeah!
Of course. We know the difference between bravery and foolishness. We'll prepare accordingly.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, I guess this is where I'm gonna end this episode. I'm going to check all the towns. Maybe I'm just gonna go ahead and talk to people. You know, read all the dialogue everywhere. And, you know, collect any items that we might get. And maybe retell some of the highlights. But, you know, if I actually run around and talk to literally every NPC in every town, that's gonna fill an entire episode just by itself. And maybe that's not ideal use of anyone's time. So, yeah, maybe I'll just, you know, find some sort of compromise between the extremes. For the time being, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.